Boys, we are back with another episode here. Turns out I thought that you guys may have not seen what the base looks like with the walls in the previous episode, which was yesterday. This is what they look like. I think they look pretty solid. Some of you guys also might be looking at the times of some of these upgrades, and you're like, wait, hold on a moment. Some of these don't add up. I did end up using the builder potion overnight to knock off 10 hours on each upgrade, just because I figured that they would take quite a while. And unfortunately, there's still 6 hours left on the hero haul, but there's still stuff we can do. Let me, I guess, remove some of these obstacles real quick that are causing some issues. Thank God those are out of the way. All right. So, last episode, we were grinding some walls, and we got a ton of gems. An absolute insane amount of gems. To the point where we're pretty close to the 5th builder, and there is a potential chance we get the 5th builder in this episode if we can do one simple thing, and that is gain roughly 300 trophies. A little bit more, looks 316. So if we can do that, we'll get into Crystal League, and because we get into Crystal League, we should get 450 gems. Combine that with these 150 gems we can get out of these magical items, we should be able to put in some crazy work. And we can always get achievements and whatnot along the way. So, main thing is we're going to try to trophy push. Unfortunately, we won't be able to upgrade walls in that time. But I say we just attack whoever and whatever we can. So, we're kind of in a weird spot now, where Town Hall 9s are going to be absolute a breeze. I completely forgot to grab Clan Castle troops and Clan Castle spells, and we're still tripling pretty dang easily. So I think what our game plan for pushing trophies right now, and this you guys can use at any point here, is I think I'm going to attack anything. Oh, this is beautiful. I was going to say anything that I think we can easily triple. Even if it's not a lot of trophies, I think just getting attacks down is going to be huge. And then I feel like very later, right before we get into Crystal, we'll probably only find Town Hall 10s. And at that point, we're going to have to make a judgment call on what to attack and where. But for the most part, a Town Hall 9 should be very light work, even without Clan Castle troops. Ooh, wow. Dude, as we go up in leagues here, these 4x star bonuses are beefy, which will be super nice. As if we can maintain trophies going up, we should be able to do some really good resources around the Town Hall 14 range. Obviously, again, we're trying to progress all the way up to Town Hall 17, but I feel like around Town Hall 16, honestly, we could probably get around Titan League. And I think at that point, especially because we get a ton of gems around Masters and Champs, we can then put those into Helpers, which would be super helpful. Alright, it has come to my attention that there's a good chance that there are some new Town Hall 9 players that might be watching this that don't actually know how I'm attacking here. It's very simple. All we're really looking for is arrow value. To show it here, I will take a screenshot. What we're looking at right here is a straight line, and if we can hit the arrow, we can actually take out a lot of air defenses, and then we'll just lightning the last air defense, or if there's 2 more, we'll do that, because you won't always get 3. So we're going to try to place our queen in a way where she can hit that, and when we press her ability, she hits all 3 of them like that. Then all you have to do is, I think it's typically 4 lightnings. Sometimes it's not. Maybe sometimes it's 3. That's 4 right there. And then all you have to do is place the dragons in, and that's literally it. If you have the lightning in the clan castle, you can get another 4 set. As you can see, I still have 4 lightnings if you include the clan castle one, and that will take out another whole air defense if need be. This is stronger with obviously a secondary hero. I would recommend the Minion Prince, but the King, depending on some equipment, can also be really good. Or even just cleanup, like a King over on this Elixir Collector would go pretty crazy just cleaning up stuff. But that's basically all we're doing. Arrow to take out 2 of the air defenses, or maybe a sweeper or something. 3 of those buildings are absolutely top-notch. And then again, you just lightning out any remaining air defenses. If you miss, let's say you hit 1 air defense, but you don't hit a secondary one, lightning out 2 of them, and then the remaining air defense, just put your dragons in the closest you can, and get that down and out of the way right away, and you should be able to triple very easily. As you can see, obviously our queen did go down. We didn't use 4 of our spells or our clan castle troops, and we still have an absolute overwhelming force. So let me know if you guys, while I go through the town halls, want to show off some attacks. For the most part, they're all going to be probably variants of dragons, but let me know what you guys want to do. And or if I'm going through town halls, if you want to see other armies, I do have other town halls that are maxed out for this. I can make separate videos for maxed out versions on completely different armies. Just let me know down below. I'm trying to get a little bit more into YouTube here, so any ideas would be fantastic. We pick up a little 10 gems here. I'll definitely take that from the mortars. I guess this will be a good time to catch you guys up. I have been gaining trophies nicely. It's a lot harder to find some really good trophy picks. We are about 40 minutes recording here, and I feel like I have made not much progress. I guess we'll continue on. We're running really low on metals. We're running pretty low on a lot of different things. So we're going to continue trying to push through, but we might have to start 2-starring some Town Hall 10s and hoping to get some trophies here. Looks like we got another achievement while trying to go for it. 250,000 Dark Elixir, which is kind of funny because I don't think I've used any Dark Elixir in this series so far. So I've done 500,000 mil that I have stolen, and I don't believe I have used even one, which is crazy. A little update as we got the achievement. We are 57 trophies away. I was really hoping to get the 5th builder this episode and then grind some walls, but I try to keep my episodes in recording about an hour each, and we are about to hit 51 minutes. I think just getting the trophies will probably take a little bit longer than an hour, and I will have to get ready for streaming here pretty soon. Little shout out in case you guys ever want to join. My Twitch and all my socials are in the description, as well as how to get some gold passes, because I know some people do need some gold passes from here and there. Obviously, this account is free to play, but there's always the option in the description of this video. Oh my gosh, just what we needed here. These 20+ trophy bases that are Town Hall 9s are absolutely beautiful right now. Alrighty, boys, it is over an hour, but 5 more trophies, 1 basically 2-star, and we can hit that. Let's use some metals here. We're getting really low on metals here. And let's find a base for, hopefully, if we can find like a Town Hall 9 that's above 5 trophies, that would be huge. Because then we can get our 5th builder, and wow. We can continue going for our 6th builder, and they give me 1 for 20 trophies. Completely overkill. Could have been great a little bit earlier, but this is exactly what we wanted. Let's hit that devious arrow right there, and let's lightning out some stuff. Place in our dragons. I'm going to spread them out because low-key I'm trying to speed run this a little bit. And this will be the last attack. I don't know how much loot I burned during this. An hour of pretty much straight attacking back to back. I think I was burning a ton of resources. We do have some left over, obviously, but man, I am excited for our 5th builder. I was trying to do some calculations in my head, and most episodes are about an hour long. Some go for an hour 30. So let's say this is, I think, the 10th episode. Assuming that some episodes take a little bit longer, I would say maybe 12 hours worth of time in this game, and I'm getting the 5th builder. I feel like that's very good compared to where it used to be. Obviously, trophy pushing was a little bit easier back in the day. So maybe back before the trophy changes, you probably could have gotten the builder faster. Wait. Oh, no. I thought it was 450 trophies that you got for Crystal League. I knew it was below the 500. I didn't think it was 250, though. Yikes. That's a little bit of a gut punch right there. That is 1,000, I thought. Did they lower it, or has it always been 250? And that kind of sucks. So that completely changes our plans then as well. We need 450 gems. We have 150 stored up here, so we need 250 still remaining here. I feel like there was ways to get more, and I can't think of them. We use those options. Weekly deals will refresh. Oh, maybe we... Oh, yeah, because I was moving, I wasn't able to get those magical items. That's tough. Is there anything else we can do? Oh, I do know of one, but we need our builder available in order to do it. I think it's 100 gems for clan wealth or something like that. 100 gems for clan castle wealth. We will be able to use that once a builder becomes free, which is soonest is in about 5 hours, and we will be able to get our secondary hero at that point and probably place down the town hall right away. And that kind of sucks. I totally thought it was 450 gems, not 250. I do almost wonder, this is something I thought about a few episodes back, but I have never done. So the Supercell store online typically gives you free items for doing stuff, which can be gems, obviously just free magical items. So I think I'm going to connect that real quick here and see if we can't get any free goodies off of that. So I just connected everything, and thank God I did. I'm looking at some of the bonuses here. Again, I've not spent any money. You get some free... It's almost like a event pass type thing. How in the gold pass you have challenges. I think the store is very similar to that, where you can just log in, get some free points, and with those free points you can get prizes. I'm looking here, and we should be able to see them pop up on screen. There's 100 gems from here, which I think should pop up. There we go. Bonus item. Again, did not spend any money. These are free gems right here. That's 100 gems. Brings me a little bit closer to what I was thinking. But then also there's a free resource potion, which admittedly I'll probably sell for another 10 gems here. But they have some other awesome missions to do. So I'd almost very recommend connecting your account to the Supercell store if you guys haven't, and getting some free items. I probably should have taken, I don't know if I would have been able to take more advantage of it beforehand, but if we can get a free 100 gems every month, that could be pretty huge. So, that being said, I think I might end up this episode making in a Town Hall 9 base potentially, just because it's been a hot second since I've made a base. We did remove some stuff, so we have a little bit more coverage. And we have some expos here, which would be super helpful to place. Cover the town hall here. I almost wonder, what if we put the expos over by the town hall, and then we put our air defenses on the back end. So they have a little bit of a trade-off. We gotta make sure that they're not zap value. You either attack through the town hall, get the expos out of the way, or you attack from the air defense side and you have the expos on the back end. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm going to make these anti-queen. I think actually what I might do as well, we want the queen to defend here. Alrighty, that looks about right. Put my air sweepers facing the same direction here, or opposite directions here. They shouldn't be able to be zapped out. Put my mortars around. All right, I just threw something together. These bases are getting worse and worse as we get more things. These rocks are causing issues, let me tell you. I don't think this is too bad. Some of the mortar placements aren't as anti like Archer or Wizard. I would be curious to see this. I tried to make the Expos anti-queen on top, have the air defenses on the back end. I try to remove as much arrow value as possible, but you could still definitely hit some. Man, I would be curious, and eventually I know we'll have the rocks removed, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see, but that's the base that we made for today. As always, I will place them in the description if someone wants to run it. People did ask a little bit before. I don't think this is too bad. I think with some upgrades, I think for a Town Hall 9, this would be pretty solid. And even, obviously, an extra defending hero would be huge. But I appreciate you guys all. I don't know how long this episode's going to take because a lot of it was just straight pushing. But make sure you guys sub for future content. You guys have been absolutely smashing the videos. Comment down below what you guys want to see, how far your guys' progress is, if you guys made an account and are doing the journey with me. Hit the like. I appreciate that. It helps out the algorithm, or so I'm told. And until next time, peace out.